Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Thomas, or Tiger underscore, however you may know me is fine. And today I just want to kind of walk through the Battle Pass with you. And here we go. So as you see, Tier 1 is Thor. Um, just Thor. So let's view the reward and show you Thor. This is him with his pickaxe. You don't get his pickaxe until a couple levels later. So that's Thor. So there's Thor. We're going to back out. This is his contrail, or just a contrail. I don't really know if it's his or not, but this is his spray, and then some V-Bucks, and then his back bling, which is Thor's cloak. I'll show you that. I can't zoom out, and this is all you can do. So the inside of it's red, as you can tell, and then it's Galaxy on the outside with this strip right here. So yeah, there's his back bling. That's his back bling. And then you get this glider. Now, I know this glider just kind of looks like a basic kind of glider that doesn't really have any meaning or anything like that. Um, but you'll see that right here, this little area right here, all that is like a digital background. And so each one of these Marvel characters get their own like picture up here. So yeah. And then here's Thor's banner, just a banner. And then you can do this. You get this. You have to do a. The reason it's like this because you have to do a challenge in order to get this. And so this is his pickaxe. It's just simply his hammer. So on to tier 9. This is his loading screen. Um, this is his gun skin or wrap. And then right here, as I was telling you, that they get their own digital like thing on here. This is Thor's digital like picture. So this is it right here. Ooh, there we go. So that's that. Then V-Bucks, and then you get an emoticon for Thor, and then you get this emote, which this emote is just for Thor. You can't do it with anybody else, obviously, because he is the only person that has lightning that he can hit, and because he's the god of thunder. Um, and then this right here shows you that, and he goes into his god of thunder transformation. So there you go. That's him in God of Thunder. And then on to 16. This is where this starts to get into Hulk's thing. But there's not actually Hulk. There is She-Hulk. And so that's the wrap. This is a spray. This is some music. It's not playing, which is fine. Here's some V-Bucks. And then here's a loading screen. And then this is She-Hulk's back glider. And as I said, they all get their own kind of picture or whatever, which is really cool. I think that's really cool. And then here's Jennifer Walters. We'll view her. So here's Jennifer Walters before she turns into She-Hulk. That's her. And then we'll move on to tier 23. This is her back bling. This is the banner for her. Here, we'll go back to the back bling, show you the back bling. It's just, it's pretty cool because it moves around, which is cool. Here's her banner. And then here's the pickaxes. And they can be double pickaxes or single pickaxes, which is really cool. So I think is super, super cool. So there they are as doubles. And then here they are as singles. Well, here it is as a single. V-Bucks, and then loading screen for She-Hulk. And then a emoticon, and then She-Hulk. She turns into it. And there's She-Hulk. Or Gamma Overload, as they called it. It's a built-in emote. That's what all these are. This is a Marvel series. The whole thing's a Marvel series. So moving on to tier 30. This is Groot. As you see right here, we're working on getting to Groot. And so this is a control for Groot, V-Bucks, and then Groot's back bling, which is really cool. There's Groot's back bling. And then a wrap for Groot. And then a spray. And then some music. And then a banner. And then pickaxes, which again, they can be double, as you see, or they can be single. So here's single. And then there's double. Show you single one more time. And then I'll show you Groot. There you go. And then here's Groot. This is Groot himself. We'll view the reward. He looks really cool. Like, he's probably one of my favorite looking just because he looks super cool. Um, he probably won't be the one that I wear the most. Um, I'll probably wear the tier 100 skin once I get it more than anything else. So that's Groot. On to 39. Groot also gets his own picture. So like I said, they all get their own picture, and then he has an emoticon, and then we get V-Bucks, and then we get um, his glider, which is pretty cool. There's his glider, and then we get a spray, then we get a loading screen, then we get a banner, and then we get uh, this, the raccoon, which is really cool. And he kind of just floats back there, kind of like a back bling. So he's really cool. I really like the back bling thing here, or this built-in emote for these characters. I really like that. And so there's that one. On to 47, we get V-Bucks, and then we get a wrap for Storm. This is Storm, as you can tell. Then you get an emoticon. Then you get Contrail. This is her Contrail. Then you get a banner. Then you get V-Bucks, and then you get Storm. So this is Storm. Your Storm. Look at her hair. Her hair is crazy looking. Her hair is weird and crazy. Look at that one piece right there standing perfectly straight back like that. That's crazy. It's not moving. Not moving. So that's Storm. On to 54. And again, they all get their own digital screen on here. So this is Storm's digital screen. Here is her pickaxe. And then this is probably one of my favorite pickaxes because it's super cool. Um, then you have a loading screen. Then you get a glider. This is how they kind of fall into after they jump out of the battle bus. Then you get a spray. Then you get V-Bucks. And then you get built-in emote. And there's the built-in emote. These emotes are really cool. The built-in emotes are super cool to me. I really like those. I think that's super cool. 61, as you see, we're working on Doctor Doom. Music, you get a emoticon, you get a banner, then you get a pickaxe, then you get V-Bucks, and then you get a wrap. Let's go back to this. I didn't really show you this. It's got faces all around it. I think it's 3 faces. I'm pretty sure it's 3 faces around it. I'm pretty sure it's 1, 2, and 3. I think that's what the lines are there. I think there's 1 line there, 1 line there. Oh, there's 4 lines on it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. But I think there are 3 faces on it. And that's his pickaxe. And then you get a wrap. Just a simple little gun wrap. And then you get Doctor Doom. And then here's Doctor Doom. He looks really cool. I probably won't use his skin very often. I might when I first get him, but he looks really cool. His skin's nice. So yeah, that's Doctor Doom. And then on to 68. This is his back bling. And then this is his glider. Like I said, they all get their own like digital screen on this glider, which I think is really cool. And so here's his. There's his. Then you have V-Bucks. Then you have a glider. How he falls in. Just super cool. Then you have a loading screen. Then you have the contrail. And then you have his built-in emote. His built-in emote is probably one of my favorites just because of how like just awesome it looks, just because it looks really cool. On to 75, here you have Mystic, and here you see she has her own digital screen also, just like everybody else. And then you have an emoticon, there it is, and then you have a banner, then you have V-Bucks, and then you have a loading screen. Then you have Mystic herself. Here she is. There she is. And then we will continue. And as you see, this is her built-in emote, but that's her back bling. And then you have her spray. Then you have pickaxes, and these can also be double or they can be single. So that's the single one. I'll show you the double one. Here's the double one. And then there's the single one again. So yeah, those are the pickaxes. Then you get a contrail. Then you get a wrap, which is really cool. This is probably one of my favorite wraps because this one actually moves. It changes to blue. And then once it gets full blue and white, and then once it gets full, it stays for a second. Then it goes back, which I really like because as you know, she turns into the enemy. There you go. So she turns into the enemy. I would say we'd view this reward, but this is just a no skin. We'll play it again. And that's her going back. And so that's super cool too. That's tier 86. Then in tier 87, as you see, we're working on Tony Stark here. And so we get a loading screen. Then we get V-Bucks. And then we get a back bling for Tony Stark. Looks like Iron Man. Then you get an Iron Man face banner. And then you get a wrap for Tony Stark. Then more V-Bucks. And then you get Tony Stark himself. And so this is Tony Stark. He has a fresh haircut, just so you know. Has a nice clean cut. Yeah, nice clean cut for Tony Stark. So yeah. And then as you see, this is tier 100. And so right here, as you see, Tony Stark gets his own banner also here. But he is Iron Man. And so that's his own thing, which is super cool, like I said. Which I think is cool. You may not, which is cool. Um, but I think it's pretty cool. I won't use this glider. But I do think it's cool that they all have their own. This is a spray. This is the pickaxe. Like I said, either Iron Man or Tony Stark, whichever one you want to say. Either this pickaxe or Storm's pickaxe is my favorite. Just because of how it comes off their hand like that. They're not actually holding it. Instead it comes off their hand, which I really like. Here's the emoticon. And then here's his glider. Which I like his glider. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. And V-Bucks. And then here's his built-in emote. You can also get others, so that is tier 100 through the Battle Pass. There are also other challenges you complete also. If you look up here in the top left-hand corner right here, these right here, if you click on that one, this is Wolverine, and you get a spray, then you get a loading screen, then you get a back bling, which is this, which is super cool. Then you get a wrap. Then you get also another banner on this here glider. You get another digital banner of Wolverine. Then you get Wolverine. And you get Wolverine. And then you get a emoticon. Then you get a banner. And you also get this built-in emote, which is pretty cool. Then going on to the next thing, which is this up here. These are weekly rewards, and then these are what you get. You get a Crimson Jennifer Walters, which she's just in all black, and then red or crimson. And then you get a Storm, but Punk Edition. So it's Storm, just in Punk Edition. Then you get Wolverine, the classic, the good old classic Wolverine. Then there is Doctor Doom, but the God Emperor. So he's in white. Super cool. And then you get Mystic, but in tactical. So she changes colors also. So that's super cool also. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. That'll wrap it up. That was tier 1 through 100 plus some weekly challenges, stuff like that that you have to complete to get those other skins and colors and stuff like that. So if you enjoyed the video, then hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss a video. Also leave a comment what you thought about the Battle Pass. If you thought it was a good idea to do Marvels and Fortnite, stuff like that. If you thought all that stuff. So yeah. So I started school and my schedule's been a little whack or crazy, and hopefully it'll get back right this week coming up. So I hope to see you soon on a regular schedule and be looking for that schedule to come out. So I'll see you next time. Peace, guys.